Good afternoon to everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's session. Good afternoon to everybody, and welcome to today's session. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Okay, how are you doing today? How was your night rest? How has been your morning so far? All right, so tell all of us how you are faring today, how your morning has been so far. Okay, welcome to everybody on today's session. Right, so to commence today's session, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to tell you guys that I'm Lorianne from Cameroon. Okay, the country that just gave the best, that just displayed the best African match since the World Cup began. I know everybody can attest this. We're still waiting on Ghana, but so far we have done well, right? Yeah, we are lions. So good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's session. So I am Lorianne, and for today's session, I'm not going to be alone. I have my colleagues with me on the call. We have Beryl that you're going to be seeing in the comment section. Beryl is from Kenya. I don't even know if her country plays football. Yeah, I've never heard about Kenya and football. Right, but Beryl is from Kenya. And then there's Chidima. Chidima is from Nigeria. Her country did not qualify. So good afternoon to everybody and welcome to today's session, right? Lorianne, Beryl, and Chidima ready to serve you. Now we need to hear from you. Who is with us on the call? While you're coming in, please introduce yourself. Tell us your name. Tell us where you're joining us from, and tell us what you do. Tell us your name, tell us where you're joining us from, and tell us what you do. Very important. Please tell us all that in the comment section. Your name, where you're joining us from, and what exactly you do. Right now, let me just give you guys simple facts. This introduction is mainly because you don't know who's on the call, you don't know who can be watching, and you don't know the various benefits that you can have by sharing your name, your business name. Okay, and also it's very important to get familiar with your various course mates, because it might be an advantage for you to learn, also because it's a very good way of contacting each other. Okay, so your name, where you are joining us from, and what exactly you do. Okay, it's very important that we know each other on today's call, right? Good afternoon, and welcome to everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to everybody. I'm still waiting for you to tell us your name, where you're joining us from, and what you do. Your name, where you're joining us from, and what you do. Okay, now while you are all leaving those comments, while you're all dropping the comments, while you're all introducing yourself. Nice. Good afternoon, Ruth. You are welcome to today's session. She's joining from Nigeria. She's a techpreneur. Women in tech. Co-founder of Speak Technology. Awesome. Ruth, what's your business all about? Please tell us. Right? It'll be very Interesting to know. By the way, you are most welcome. So, welcome to everybody already. Please, key reminders for the session: to not be shy. We are all here to learn, all here to participate. Sharing is equally a part of learning. So, do not be shy to talk about yourself, to introduce yourself. It's very, very key. Okay, and throughout the session you'd have the possibility to ask us questions, right? You'd ask us questions, but there are three defined pauses for questions and answers, and that would be after every topic is covered. And don't worry, you're going to discover today's topics as we move forward in today's session, right? So, what will we be covering today? What are we going to be covering today? It's simply getting set up with Google My Business, or again getting set up on the Google Business profile. So this is today's topic, and here is today's agenda. First of all, we're going to discover what's the Google Business profile, what is it all about, okay, to have some background knowledge. Then the second thing we'll be covering today is how you actually can get set up on the Google Business profile. And the third thing would be creating an engaging Google Business profile listing. So first of all, generalities, then how you can go about it, and then 3 tips for success. Okay, in other words, that's how it's going to look like today. So let's move forward with a very key reminder, very, very key and awesome reminder. And it's simply that Google is offering a free boot camp, for small business owners, which is a very wonderful way to scale your business, meaning to help your business go to another level with a minimal amount of resources. Okay, so this is what we call scaling, and this would be done via the Google Hustle Academy bootcamp. See, you do not want to miss this bootcamp. It's very, very interesting. Plus, you're going to learn a lot. The teachings are going to span from business strategy through pitching, to actually digital marketing. It's going to be awesome, So everybody, please sign up for the Google Hustle Academy bootcamp, okay? And this training is going to happen when you receive the email for confirmation. So sign up for the Hustle Academy bootcamp. The link is going to be dropped in the comment section. Make sure that you sign up for the Hustle Academy bootcamp. Very interesting. So Rich just told me that at Farm Speak Technology, we manufacture smart hardware devices and offer software devices for livestock farmers. Wow, by leveraging on digital technologies like artificial intelligence and Internet of Things. Oh, mainly for livestock farmers. Wow, that's awesome, Ruth. That's really interesting. Thank you so much for that, for what you're doing for our dairy industry or our livestock. It's very interesting. Thank you. So like I said, the Google Hustle Academy bootcamp link is going to be dropped so that you can actually sign up for this bootcamp, and you would be able to learn a lot. Now that we've presented or we've introduced today's session, let's dive deeper. First of all, what's our first topic? The first topic would be discovering the Google Hustle, discover Google Business profile. Discover the Google Business profile, right? So this is what we are covering today. There's just generalities. Now, for this topic, I wanted to carry out an exercise, and in the exercise, I would like 1 or 2 people to actually, just do a search. And this search is, can you find the pizza delivery near you? Can you find a pizza delivery near you? That is the exercise. So I actually like somebody, if you're streaming with your laptop, please just go to another tab, and then type can you find a pizza delivery near you? And just tell us what you find from the results. Okay? Tell us what you find from the results. Can you find a pizza delivery near you? Okay, generally, when you're looking for restaurants or stuff, it's very common to go to Google to ask, can restaurants near me, coffee shops near me, especially when you're in a new town or in a new country. This is very common with me. Often when I go to a new town or to a new country and I'm looking for something, I just get out my smartphone and the next thing is looking for um a pizza delivery near me. So let me try to look for restaurants near me and tell you what I find with my phone. Okay, restaurant near me. Now, o- okay, now, especially when you've given Google the access to your location, you find very interesting things. So I typed restaurant near me, and I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I'm just going to describe my page to you. So what did I notice? I see addresses on the map. Oh, you can't see. I see addresses on the map. Then I see a listing of restaurants below, like with some pictures to the corners. I think this is what we call the Google business profiles addresses. And then I see TripAdvisor links with the best restaurants in Yaoundé that was updated on the 6th of November 2022. Now, when you actually look for stuff like pizza delivery, restaurant near me, you're often going to see, after the Google Maps to show your location, especially when you've given Google your location, you're going to see some listings appear below. This is what we call the Google Business Profile listings, because they're actually profiles that the restaurants have created on the internet where they actually share updates about themselves and where you can actually even go about and see reviews, right? So the first thing that I want us to understand is that keywords are very necessary. Keywords are very, very important in every search. Why? Because this actually that particular thing that helps the web to target the answers to your research, right? And so what are they? How can we define these keywords? They are the words and phrases that internet users type into the search box of a search engine such as Google to find what websites that match what they are looking for. So keywords are the words that you place in the search query, okay, so as to find what they are looking for. So keywords are actually ideas and topic that define what your content is all about. In terms of SEO, there are words and phrases that searchers enter into the search engines, also called search queries. If you bar everything on your page, all the images, video copy, etc., chances are when you searched your type in pizza delivery near me or pizza location, the keywords that define the content you're searching for is the keywords that define the content that you're searching for. Okay, so whenever you're conducting a search, you're using a keyword. Whenever you're conducting a search, you're using a keyword. So it's important that you as a business owner in your website, you have keywords. Now that we've explained keywords, let's talk about a very key notion too in the Google business profile listing, and this is Google Maps. First of all, Google Maps is a web-based service that provides detailed information about geographical regions and sites around the world. Okay, so it's actually a tech way of having the road map. So Google Maps actually permits you to see places, to see directions, to how to get to a particular place, because it offers aerial and satellite views of many places. In some cities, Google Maps offers street views, compromising photographs taken from vehicles. Many of us have heard or used Google Maps before. This is really obvious. While maybe some may not be dependent on Google Maps and Google Maps direction, everybody knows what an immensely useful tool it has been. This is so true, because even if you're not dependent or it's not your go-to source on a daily, you can bear with me that Google Maps has at least once helped you in your life. So Google Maps is a very, very important tool, okay? And Google Maps is not useful for people on the road or those who are planning a holiday. It's an extremely good marketing tool for small businesses because it can actually permit you to be located on the map. If you can use the Google Map to use your restaurant as a reference for an area, your business as a reference for an area, this gives you a lot on visibility only. So Google Maps is a very, very interesting tool. Now, what then are the benefits of using Google Maps? What are the benefits of using Google Maps? First of all, when you search for businesses near you, it comes up with a list of suggestions. Google suggests places customers might like maps based on the search words and the search history. Okay, so Google actually places the listings based on the search history, search words equally. So Google Map actually uses this information from your device and other Google products to display the places you might like. With this in mind, 87% of smartphone owners turn to search in the first moment of need. This is very key. Like whenever they're looking for a place or what, 87 of them first of all go to their smartphones to look for something. 30% of mobile searches are related to location. 67% of those who use Google Maps use it as a preferred apps, okay? Because info appears on desktops, on laptops, on tablets, and on mobile phones. So Google Maps is really, really an interesting tool for you all. Now, you can actually ask to comment what benefits has Google Maps brought to you so far. I want you guys to tell me in the comment section what benefits have Google Maps brought you so far. What benefits have Google Maps brought you so far? Excuse me a bit. What benefits have Google Maps brought you so far? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rich, for trying that. Welcome to Cindy, Nisila, and everybody. Now, can you tell me what are the benefits that Google Maps have brought to you so far? What are those benefits that Google Maps have brought to you so far? Like personally, in my case, Google Maps has helped me a lot in terms of finding new locations and even finding the directions to locations. Is that for some people in the beginning, they might not really know how to get about it, but it's a very key and interesting way to go about your way through towns. That's a benefit for me. That's a benefit for me for finding places and all. So what about you? What have been the benefits so far? What have been the benefits so far? While you drop that in the comment section, I'm just going to tell you a few benefits in general. First of all, Google Maps permits you to mark your location. You can actually get an exclusive online presence that shows where your business is based. Via Google Maps, you can make your business discoverable because you can help customers learn about your geographical locations. You can make customers learn about your business online through geographical reference to. It's so interesting. Now you can get directions to find you because the map Google Map offers directions to people who need to visit your office. You can actually direct them. So Google Maps is very interesting in that light, right? Now, conduct searches nearby using maps. How can you do that? You can actually get discovered globally thanks to Google Maps. You can search nearby, you can get directions, and you can equally save places. So you can do all these thanks to Google Maps. So Google Maps is really interesting. Now, can somebody do this, please? Search and choose a business near me with Google Maps. Okay? Search and choose a business near me with Google Maps. Can somebody do that for us? Has somebody done that already? Search and choose a business near me. Can somebody please type business near me on Google Maps and tell us what he or she can see? And when you do so, tell us how did you choose which result was right for you? Okay, then what factors would you have affected the listing that you've chosen? What makes you choose a particular product or service after you type the search, right? So please do also drop those responses. Now let's move next and talk about what can make your listing stand out. To be very honest, there are a couple of factors that affect whether we choose if a business is trustworthy visiting or not. First of all, the image. What does it look like? Okay, the reviews. What are people saying about it? The address. Is it a place that actually exists? The contact, in case you need to make or cancel a reservation or check if it's open. The business hours, when to visit if they do decide to make sure this is updated, the website link, do they have a web presence? So these are all the factors that actually permit somebody to decide whether they're going to visit a business near or not. And it's very important that for your business you take this into consideration. Now that we've explained Google Maps, okay, let's go to Google Business Profile and see it deeper. But before we leave, I just have one last detail that I want to share with you. Ultimately, being visible on Google Maps also creates a more complete listing on this Google Business Profile, okay? And in fact, 29% of customers are more likely to consider purchasing from businesses with a more detailed profile. So if your listing on Google is complete, you are more likely to be considered reputable, you are more likely to attract location visits, and more likely to end up with a purchase. Now let's look at the Google Business Profile. What is it? It's actually a free and easy tool to use for businesses and organizations so that they can manage their online presence. Simply put, it's your profile on Google. Okay, I hope this makes it really easier to understand. It's actually say your Facebook page, but on Google. This is what the Google Business Profile is about. So, but it actually has a lot of advantages. Why? Because Google actually includes your presence on search and maps, and then it has features like adding your business name, your location, your hours, monitoring and replying to customers, learning where and how people are searching for you, and more. You can equally verify and edit your business information. You can both help customers to find your business and tell them your story. So when searching for local information, 33% of people look for business hours to know if they are open, 32% look for location, 27% for reviews. All this information can be found via a Google Business Maps listing. This is actually to demonstrate is important, right? Now, business owners should use Google My Business run through the following features. So what are the features of Google Business Profile? First of all, with Google Business Profile, you can get more than a business listing. Okay, how so? You can, it's actually a way for you to attract customers because you have a great profile. You also free your free business profile lets you to easily connect with your customers, okay, across the Google search and map, okay, because there are many more ways to reach to you. They can comment, they can leave a review. Okay, by listing your business on Google Maps, you are getting an exclusive online presence showing where your business is based, and this means people get to know you. So it's a very great point of reference and visibility. Okay, so when people know, when people actually use Google Maps and hover over the streets or specific areas where your business is located, they learn about your presence. So it is just one of the many ways you can drive awareness to attract companies to your business. Now see how customers connect to your business. Clicks, calls, booking, follows. See how customers engage with your business, your Google business profile. And a key thing about the Google business profile is when you actually get reviews or you get details or information that you have been able to obtain via the Google business profile, you can actually edit this and share this via marketingkit.withgoogle.com, right? And this helps customers to stay informed about your business. You're actually going to customized posts and more with the reviews that you get from your business. So head over to marketingkit.withgoogle.com. Okay, now let's talk about how you can stay competitive with your Google business profile. So having a Google business profile account helps you to stay competitive and to boost customer engagement online and in store. How so? You can make informed marketing decisions based on customer feedback and reviews. You can learn from the successes and mistakes of others, see your competitors and learn what people are saying about them, how they have improved and apply this to your business. Understand what your customers want, research and identify how to stand out from the crowd, what can you do different from your competitors, discover industry trends and equally customer preferences. These are key ways that can permit you to stand out or to stay competitive with the Google business profile. And now we're going to pause here and we're going to listen to you. If you have any questions from what we just shared, whether it's concerning the Google Maps or the Google business profile. Okay, do you have any questions so far from the Google Maps or the Google business profile? Welcome to all those joining us while we are on the session. Welcome to you all. Any questions, please? Do we have any questions? Okay, while you're dropping your questions, I'm just going to head over to getting set up on the Google business profile. Now, the first part was mainly an overview. We're just giving an overview of the Google business profile. Now let's see how you get set up on Google business profile. There are actually 4 steps to creating a Google Maps listing. First of all, you have to create your Google business profile. You must create your Google business profile. The second part is you have to verify your business. Why? So because Google needs to confirm that you're real, that you're authentic, that they can trust you. Okay, the step 3, you need to complete your profile. The step 4, you need to populate your listing. So this is a bit how it goes. Now we're going to dive deeper into this. Now the very first step is creating your Google business profile, and there's a link that's going to be dropped in the comment section how you can do this. Okay, now let's comment. A Google business profile listing actually automatically synchronizes with Google Maps. So the critical thing for you to remember when creating your Google Maps listing is that particular attention should be paid to optimizing your listing to ensure core business information is up to date by including the images, the posts, all these we're going to discuss actually shortly. So the first step, if you haven't yet signed up for the Google business profile, please, you go to head over to business.google.com/create or by downloading the app. But I'll advise you to do this on your website because it goes really faster. All right, so to complete your profile, the key information that you're going to add, that's your location, your address, the category, the website, the phone number, opening hours, description of your business activity. The information provided will actually appear in the Google search result, either when users are making a search or when they are typing specifically for your business. You also need to bear in mind that a listing for your business will always already appear on Google Maps if someone has left a review for you previously. If this is the case, you need to verify that you own the business before you can claim the listing and edit it accordingly. Say somebody already helped you to start creating that, you actually need to claim it by verifying. Now let's take a look at the steps involved in getting this Google business profile set up, right? Now, the very first thing is you need to name and categorize your business. Make sure that you have your unique business name, okay? Make sure that it's particular to your business. Now, the category, is it hairdresser? Is it florist? Is it grocer? This is so you can connect with customers who are more likely to visit your business, face to face or in real time. The next thing is you need to understand that it's very important for you to mention your location. Why? So because it's going to help customers find you and contact you, okay? Even though this location thing is actually optional, but it's very very important, okay? Now, the contacts so that customers can reach you. Now, the second great step is you need to choose a way for you to be verified. Verification is simply the step whereby Google is confirming that you are a real activity, that they are worth giving you their trust, and that they are worth putting you up there, right? So for this to be made through, you need to make sure that your business information is accurate and that only you, the business owner or manager, has access to it by verifying your business. You can actually choose which platform of verification do you want to do, whether it's by email, phone, or by search console. Now, concerning the verification, Google has equally partnered with a couple of people to facilitate this process, amongst which, Impact Her is a verification partner. So for you to actually verify your Google business profile after you've created it, you can reach out to Opera. They're going to help verify. You can equally reach out to us. We're equally going to help you verify your Google business profile, and the link for you to fill the form is going to be dropped in the comment section so that you can fill the form and get verified. To be very honest, the Google business profile is very adequate, so I really advise all of you to get verified. Make sure that you actually verify your business. And also, if in the course of creating your Google business profile you encounter any difficulties, you can head over to support.google.com/business so that you can have all answers to all your various questions, in that you can move forward. So the first step was creating the Google business profile. Then we looked at the name, telling you that your name has to be unique. We equally talked about the fact that you need to mention what category you're into, and you have to mention your location, though optional, very important. The second part is where we explain that the verification process is very key. In short, let me give you a fun fact. If your business is not verified, right, if you've created the Google business profile and you have not passed through the verification step, it's not going to show. If you go and type now event planners in Ghana, you will see some people have business profiles. Why? Because those have been verified. Those that the profiles have not been verified, you're not going to see any information about them. You're not going to see images. All the things that they are posting is not going to be seen. Why? Because they have not been verified. So it's very important for you to verify. And in the course of all this process, if you have any queries, make sure that you head over to support.google.com. Let's go to the third step, where we are ensuring that your profile is complete. And by making sure that your profile is complete, you have to make sure that you've entered as much as information as possible. And this information actually includes your address, your opening hours, and information about any closing times or holidays, your contact details, the logo, cover photo, or any other promotional images. This information or lack of will appear on the search listing so as to make sure your business shines when users are looking for it. It's very important. It contributes to reassuring users that your business is real. Now, why then is it important to update your GMB listing? because research suggests that a complete listing is 2.7 times more likely to be considered reputable. Okay, 70 more percent likely to attract location visits, 50% more likely to lead to a purchase. These are clear reasons why you have to complete your business listing. Why? Because you're 2.7 more times considered more reputable, 70% more likely to attract location visits, 50% more likely to lead to a purchase. Now let's fast forward to the fourth step, the fourth major category of activities. Now you're populating your listing. So we looked at creating, we talked about verifying, we talked about completing the listing, and then we're heading over to populating your listing. Now we'll look at the ways you can optimize your listings in a moment, but I want you to take a minute now to stress on how important it is to populate your Google Map listings and to keep the information on your listing up to date and accurate. Treat your listing like a social media platform. Treat it like it's your Facebook, like it's your Twitter. Make sure you're constantly providing people with new updates and content. If you do this, you optimize your listing for success. If your products, opening hours, or location changes, make sure your listing reflect these. Keep adding photos, posts, and offers to your listing so the information stays fresh and relevant. To keep information relevant, you need to manage your listing. So if you're signed in with your Google My Business account, you can manage your business profile directly from Google Search. Just search for your business on Google and you can complete and enhance your profile, share photos and podcasts related to your business, see reviews from customers, and more. Okay, so now that we've set up your listings, how can we drive traffic to your store? How then do we drive traffic to your store? By first of all adding photos to your listings. Images have become more than ever important in online presence and marketing. This is so true. I mean, the visual representation is so capital to the feel that the person gets and to the impression that he or she leaves when coming in contact with your business. So Google My Business has several visual features available when you verify your listing. You can upload images to your business. You can upload images of your business to your profile, attach images to posts, and equally upload videos. With your logo, you can help customers recognize your brand. With your cover photo, a photo that best represents your business. Additional photos, you should add pictures that are actually different to highlight features of your business. So the major things are your logo. First of all, you need to know your logo is a visual representation of you, and it permits people to recognize. If maybe somebody is following you on social media and then comes to a web search and sees a Google business profile listing, the person can easily recognize you thanks to your logo. Okay, it's important that you also have a cover photo, which is actually a representative image of your business, and then ad hoc pictures that give more details about your business. So for more information, you can actually go to support the Google /business/answer. Whilst you want to add as much as information to your listing as possible, it's equally and most importantly primordial to ensure that this core information is up to date. This means checking your address, website links, and images on your listing. Think of it in terms of user journey. How do you want to interact with your customers online? What information do they need to find? What journey do you want them to have to your shop, be it in person or online? It also means linking any online store to your site. If your business has pivoted online due to the pandemic and now operates as an online shop instead of a physical one, you need to always make sure your customers are aware about it. Okay, now let's continue with talking about your business hour. It's very important to update and mention that whenever you're open, because this gives people the latitude to know when they are supposed to contact you. Okay, Especially now after the COVID-19 pandemic, people need to know when you're open or when you're closed. And a business that has well-defined open hours has a possibility to be mentioned serious. Okay, so the info section, you actually can add your hours. You make customers aware of your business hours and of your closures. Now let's talk about what other information customers need to be aware of. Let's talk about other information that customer needs to be aware of. What are the other information, okay, that customers need to be aware of? The very first thing is your open hours. If your hours of business have changed or shortened, make sure customers know about it. Use attributes to highlight service options. You can do this for both online and physical stores, because Google has released updates for retail and food stores to inform customers of service attributes. You can either relay information about takeaways, eating, delivery, and all not. So to set the online service attributes, add a link to schedule online classes and appointment. Sign in. For you to do that, you need to sign in to Google Business Profile, click Home, go to Stay Connected During COVID-19 Pandemic Dashboard card, tick the box for the online services that your business provides. Okay, now the third thing is you need to add a COVID-19 post to your business profile. This can be used to outline closures and reduce hours, hygiene and safety precautions, gift cards and donations. Very key. Okay, turn on messaging. You can download the Google My Business app to message customers. It's a great way of providing them with support and communicate to them when they need it. Top tip: set up automated messaging to ensure customers receive a quick response to their queries. Okay, you can actually edit your business description so that customers are aware of changes to your products or services, as payments, right? As a service disclaimers, you may want to actually add a disclaimer to your profile to let customers know that your business information may not be up to date. Verified businesses can remove these disclaimers when they update recent special hours. Okay, these disclaimers won't appear if a business hasn't set opening hours or if you mark your business temporarily closed. Hours and service disclaimers. Okay, you can equally utilize Google Trends to find the emerging topics and top questions people are asking by location. Stay connected and up to date with trends. You can highlight temporary closures. You can now mark your business at temporary if it's temporarily closed. If a business is marked temporarily closed, attributes for both dining and retail establishments won't surface on Google search and maps if your business still operates through takeaway or delivery. Now, moving on the final section, how to create an engaging business listing. Okay, now this is the part where you create a website for your business. It's important that you know that having a professional website is really important. It's a key tool for driving sales. It's a key tool for driving sales. Nearly 70% of consumers state that they are more likely to buy from a business that has a website over than one that does not have. So it's very important that you have a website. So let me give you three more reasons why websites are important. Because first impressions count. People like to read reviews about businesses and scope them out before visiting. Having a website equally permits you to showcase your business and brand to customers before the visit, enabling them to make a judgment. If you don't have a website, people are less likely to visit your store. If you do have a website, however, the site should provide a positive first impression as possible to avoid losing their businesses. Pay attention to the layout, user experience, site journey descriptions, and visual aids present in order to fully engage your potential customers. The second point is people don't window shop like they used to. So fewer people shop on the street. So your website now is your virtual or your visual representation online. The third thing is not having a website can make you lose revenue. If your business does not have a website, you're most likely to miss out on online revenue and advertising. So if customers can't find you online, how would they know that you exist or what do you sell? So your website is actually your virtual, representation. The good thing is, thanks to the Google Business Profile, you can create a free website. You can actually use your business details on Google or your Google My Business account to sign up for these few websites in very simple steps. You can create, edit, and publish. Now let's look at this in more detail. Okay, it's simple. You just actually go to the screen. As you can see on the screen, you go to the settings of your listing. Below home info, you choose website, then you start creating the website. Okay, it's as simple as that, right? Now, what are the profiles or what are the details on the Google Business Profile app to help you manage your listing? So you can actually manage your business profile on Google. You can attract customers by sharing offers and events. You can engage with customers on the go. You can make your business profile stand out with photos, and you can learn more about how customers find you. So what do we do now? Stop here for the second part of questions and answers. Do you have any questions concerning your business? Any questions so far concerning the Google Business Profile? Any questions so far? Any questions so far concerning the Google Business Profile? Any questions so far concerning the Google Business Profile? Please do not hesitate to drop any questions because we need to make sure that you understand. Okay, it's a little bit timid here, but then let's move forward. Thank you so much, Burial, for doing that much work in the comment section. Let us move forward. Now we're looking at the last point, where you can create an engaging Google Business Profile listing. How then do you create an engaging Google Business Profile listing? The first thing is you need to make your listing stand out by adding engaging photography. The second thing is you need to create engaging posts, which permits you to actually have a lot of people coming to your profiles. Remember, we told you need to treat your Google Business Profile as if it is your social media. All right, it's very, very important because it's a very key mindset that will permit your listing to stand out. We're going to focus on key ways to optimize your listing, right? So after we've talked about including key information and all, you actually also need to leverage on insights to see how you're doing. So right now we're going to actually focus on other key information that capital to your Google Business Profile. Right now we're going to look at how you can include key information on your listing, how you can gain customer review, how you can utilize posts and photos, and how you can leverage on insights. Now, first of all, the first key information, right, is adding engaging photos, right? It's not only written posts that have an impact when we're talking about your Google Business Profile listing. Photos are a great media form which you need to utilize to business listings. With photos, get 40% more requests for directions because a visual representation always has a greater impact. In addition, 39% of customers say they will stop engaging with a site if images don't appear. So you now realize that if people can say they'll give up engaging with you because images don't appear, you see there is a very important, or there's a very capital reason why you must have pictures on your website. If that detail was not enough, you would have whooping 90% of people say they're more likely to visit a business with photos on Google results pages. That means they've generalized having images as a key point, okay, when they want contact with the business. But they have gone as far as saying that if there's no pictures on the Google business search pages, they're not going there. Okay, so it's important that as a whole you put in images, you put in images on everything that describes your business. This is even why social media has taken so much weight, because people can see, people can feel, people can have a feel with videos and pictures. Now, what are the great ways, what are great tips for you to have great pictures on your profile? First of all, there's the lightning. You need to make sure that your image is well lit and the subject matter is clearly visible, not covered by shadows or darkness. Make sure the light is coming from behind the camera, directed towards what you are taking a photo of. So for you to actually do this, I'd suggest in investing in some lighting equipment like a ring light, okay, that would help you clarify or make sure that your lighting is actually very cute. So if you're taking outdoor photos, make sure the sun is behind as a light source, otherwise it would blur the camera and block your subject matter. If you're taking photos indoors, turn on the lights in each of the rooms and take photos to each to ascertain. So you need to also make sure that the room is well lit. Key point, right? Now, after the lighting, there is a focus. When taking photos, try to avoid blurring the shot. This is easier to do nowadays as most smartphones are digital cameras autofocus on an image. There can be a delay of these devices, however, so make sure you give your device enough time to focus before taking an image, so you actually capture exactly what you want to be visible. You may also want to invest in a tripod or a device which enables you to keep the camera steady and prevent the image from being blurry. Another key point for your pictures is the editing. I'm sure you are all aware of filtering and editing software available on smartphones. You can actually brighten images, change colors, change shapes within the images. There is also editing software available on computers and laptops such as Adobe Photoshop and InDesign, which will also enable you to edit images. Okay, these tools have more functionality available than on smartphones. This is a fact. So when editing images for businesses, try to avoid filters that are extremely apparent or obvious. It's key that you're still trying to maintain the natural look, because these can, alter the way your business is seen. Okay, so it can equally create like a false impression to what you're selling. So avoid to use editing that is very obvious, right? Also, you should try, for example, to avoid filters that offer a lot of fun, like Snapchat. Try to make sure that it's serious. So that is it about editing. Now let's move forward to framing. The framing of your photo relates to a few areas. Firstly, you need to consider what can be seen in your photo, what's in the background, is there any interference with the image, is there anything in front of the subject matter that shouldn't be there, what's the focus of the image, and is it clearly visible? If you're in the picture, what are you wearing? Everything you wear displays sends a message and adds to your story. If you are in the frame, make sure your outfit contrasts with your background so you don't blend in it. So now these are key tips for your pictures. Now let's talk about the photos that you need to add on your listings. Now that we've given you examples of how to take clear pictures, now what are some of those pictures that we think should be there? You need to first of all provide exterior pictures, because this provides an opportunity for people to see the in front of your business, meaning maybe when they're coming to discover you, they would know, oh, I saw this picture, this is how they look like. Okay, always make sure that you show them the outside. So you can show a photo at the bottom, you can see the store name, the focus isn't on the top shot but two customers, the window is extremely steamed up and doesn't sell the shop well, it looks dark and dim, right? But then interior photos actually provide a chance for you to showcase the inside of your business, where you can feel the decor and the products that you offer. If you have a cool space, consider a virtual tour, right? Consider a virtual tour by a trusted photographer, because it provides even more insights for your customers, so they can find out information which you haven't been able to list in your profile. Also, a street view also enables customers to reach you before to research you before visiting and make more informed decisions. A street view enables you to provide more information for customers so they can get to know your store before visiting. And thirdly, it helps customers find you, which ultimately helps you to attract a local target audience. If customers are looking for stores in your area, using Google Maps and a street view, they can drop a pin in your store to state they'd like to visit you. Okay, so it's very important for you to consider this when adding pictures. Now, how do you create engaging posts? Add a title, okay? Especially if you're posting about an event, describe your event in 4 to 5 words so it stands out to your customers. Provide a call to action. A call to action actually motivates the customers to do as they're interested. It's like prompting them or providing them with instructions to buy your product. Use words and phrases such as buy, book online, click here, visit, call. Equally, use photos and videos. Take high resolution pictures to make sure that it makes your listings stand out. Photos should be simple, direct, in focus, and well lit with bright and vibrant colors. Okay, now all equally ensure that you write a clear description and that your posts are accurate, right? Between 150 to 300 characters is ideal, and then make sure that they're well spelled, the information and the message is well passed out. Now, equally, you need to engage with your customers by looking at the reviews that they are posting, replying on the reviews, showcase the testimonials. It equally permits you to better understand what you're doing right or wrong. Now, how do you encourage customers? By leaving reviews. Build relationships with your customers by delivering excellent customer service. Ask them to review your business online. Make it as simple as possible for customers to leave reviews, and always add an URL to your website so that they can easily go there and leave a review. Some things to avoid is paying for reviews. Don't pay for reviews. It's not even professional. It's not ethical. It doesn't even give you a real backup for your business. Whereas when you earn a review, you know you're moving forward with your business. Now, what could you do to encourage customers' reviews? Now that we've given you the advantages of having reviews and some key ways in which you can get reviews, what do you think you can do to encourage customers to have reviews? Let me see if I'm going to have responses from here. Okay, meanwhile, please fill in the attendance form that has been dropped, but tell us, what do you think you can do for customers to leave reviews? Please tell us. Ruth, I'm waiting on you. Cindy and everybody, I'm waiting on you. Right, now that we've equally just identified the benefits of gaining customer reviews online, What can we do to encourage customers to leave our reviews in-store activity? Very, very, you could collect customer details and send feedbacks of those via emails. But then tell me, what else can you do? What else can you do? And while you're doing this, let's talk about how you can leverage insights to grow your business. Insights are very key detail because it's via insights you know what you're doing good and what you're doing bad. You understand your audience, you understand how to adapt to their needs, you understand how to provide them better needs. Okay, firstly, when you understand your audience behavior, you can utilize insights to identify how the customers find you, what actions are they taking when they find you. And this can actually be broken down into 4 types of searches: direct searches, a customer directly search for your business name or address. It could be discover searches, where a customer search for a category, for a product service that you offer and your listing appeared. It could be branded searches, where a customer search for your brand and a brand related to your business. It could be total searches, which is all these put together for the search. Now, what can you learn from the inside? You're going to learn how customers found your listings on other search engines as well as Google, actions, what they did once they found the listing on Google, where customers are coming from. For example, where on the map people request driving directions to your business, when people engage most. For example, when and how often people called your business via your listing on Google, how your engagement compares to similar listings. Okay, now that we've seen what you can learn from thanks to insights, we're going to stop here for the last pause of questions. We're going to stop here for the last pause of questions. Now, please drop your questions as we round up. You can know that Google is offering a free bootcamp available. Okay, this is the Google Hustle Academy Bootcamp. Also, what are your next steps? You can learn digital with learndigital.withgoogle.com/digital skills/courses. You can find us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Equally find Impact Her on all these social media platforms. And I would like to thank you all for your presence on today's call. Do not forget to fill in the attendance form. Okay, and do not forget to create your Google business profiles. Have a nice day.